Yeah, that's what the me right there. I said,
You're good.
Glad. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Conversations in the Trap. I'm your host, Move Work Nick Freak. These are my special guests for tonight, Golden Rose Entertainment out of Lexington, Kentucky. I got Apollo Z, Queenie Golden, and Gio Khan. How y'all doing tonight?
All right.
Well, this is an opinionated show, so everybody's opinion is their own opinion. Y'all already know I keep mine to myself. So we're gonna jump right into our hot topics for tonight. And our first hot topic is Gunna told on Young Thug. Some people say he didn't snitch, but when he said, Judge, the guns and the dope in the car wasn't mine and it was just him and Young Thug, that's telling right there. If you in the streets, you already know that's telling. So the question for tonight is, would you still ask Gunna for a feature even though he told on Young Thug?
Well, me, business is business. Friendship is friendship.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you know, like, if you two can make good music together, why not? But you need to lay the personal shit at the door.
Okay.
So, some people can't do that, though.
How about one of you guys?
I ain't gonna hold you. That was my first one. But then, you know, in a sense, you know, people's image is a part of the business.
Yeah.
And, you know, let's say 6ix9ine came with the same
Yeah.
thing. But you make a feature with 6ix9ine. You feel me? Some would, and you'll get 6ix9ine clout. But like at the end of the day, would you want to be labeled as that? Would you want to be labeled as certifying that?
I feel that.
I'm gonna be real. Gunna's dope, but none of his music do not match, so probably not.
As a street person, you know, people in the streets, I don't think they should coincide with the telling. You know what I'm saying? If you rap about drug dealing, killing, and you don't like telling, then I don't see how you would want to feature Gunna. So I know I would unfollow him and all that. So our second question for the night. Y'all know about Blueface and Sean Rock?
I heard about it.
I know minimally about it. Snapchat be bragging on it.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever been in a relationship like they in?
Domestically?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have in my younger days, but that ended very quickly. It's something that
She was abusive to you.
correct,
Yeah, I just had my nose broke. It's crazy.
and it's hard to defend yourself in a position, especially coming from a male perspective. But it's also hard for a woman to defend themselves coming from a woman's perspective, given if they was going through that domestic abuse. So it's not something that I think somebody should entertain or continue to
Brag about.
brag about or
Yeah.
go in. So
I look at this.
I think they should go their separate ways personally,
But you know they making money though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
they make
All
publicity.
publicity is good publicity. You feel me? They still get views. They still get monetized off the drama that they have. And
Right, that's what's
it's
paying
a part
the
that
problem.
it's a part of it that
long
makes it
story,
relevant.
long story short, basically that's their relationship. If they choose to be in it and they want to be in it, then that's up to them.
But you know he is also with his baby mama. I
No, I
see
didn't.
some Christmas pictures, and he was not with Rashawn Rock. So I got sneaky links.
Nah.
Well, I'm having a sneaky link Valentine's Day right here in this building. We're gonna have a dinner. So if you got a sneaky link, you can bring your sneaky link up here. It all stays in this building, you know.
Yeah.
Have
Oh,
a
I
dinner.
love it.
I'm not
Valentine's
gonna
Day.
trap
That's
nobody
what's
with
up,
that
right,
shit. Hey, nah, real shit. To answer your question on that one, bro, at the end of the day, it's their relationship. They want to continue to be how they be how they be. But we ain't gonna speak on my ex-wife.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
You already been married?
Long
I don't
story.
even talk about it, bro. I'm being real. We gonna speak on that.
I'm having a relationship show right after this one, so
She
you welcome
crazy. She
to
crazy,
sit
bro.
in on that. So
She crazy.
our third hot topic.
Mm.
21 Savage said earlier that Nas was irrelevant when it came to music. Then right after that, Lil Boosie said that Jay-Z was irrelevant when it comes to music. So do you think Nas and Jay-Z are relevant when it comes to music today?
The only reason why I'm gonna say yes is because at the end of the sentence you say today.
Right.
Granted, they are legends in the game. Granted, they have both contributed to music very well, and I can't necessarily say that Jay-Z isn't still contributing. I can't necessarily say that Nas isn't still contributing. But when it comes to them making music, I personally have not heard anything new or seen anything new that comes with it.
Well, Nas just dropped King Disease 3, so like probably about 2 months ago, that's when 21 Savage made that comment.
Well, see, here's my thing on it. All right, respect the legends, the ones that came before you, bro. Respect them. At the end of the day,
Paved the
They
way.
paved the way.
yeah. And I'm gonna be real. A lot of older music can't fit in today, but then again, you have people like J. Cole that he's little bro and big bro at the same time. You feel me? Like he's been here. He's done the old school. He's done the new school. Everyone can develop their music to be now today, but feel me?
Snoop Dogg performed at the Super Bowl last
Yeah.
year. You feel me? And Snoop Dogg been out since I was down here. So like there still is
I can't say they-
contribution from the older generation when it comes to the music game.
I can't
It's
say
just
they
people
ain't
gotta
relevant.
pay attention to it.
Damn, that's what happens. I got mentioned. I forgot what I was trying to say. Right. I think whenever Jay-Z drops, he's gonna sell out.
Oh yeah, no,
He's
for
gonna
sure,
sell out
for sure.
Due to his fan base.
Like if Beyonce come back, bro, I swear to God, everyone's on her album, bro.
Who would y'all want, Nas or Jay-Z on your album?
Ooh.
That's
Time
hard.
out.
That's hard.
Nas, Jay-Z, Boosie, or 21? Which one?
Okay,
Man.
that's hard because we have so much different kind of music that goes on.
Yeah.
Like, it would depend on which album we're
I ain't
trying.
even gonna cap. Out the four, I feel like me personally, I would synchronize better with Boosie out the four. Just because he got a very dirty South lingo. And like dirty South is kind of like what I've listened to majority of my days. I wouldn't say it originates in my music, but it's something that definitely inspires me to continue to do music. It's hype, it's fun, it gets people going, it gets people lit. You feel me? So I would do one with Boosie off top.
That's what I was about to say. J. Cole just, he said he was searching for something, so he went to YouTube and typed in J. Cole type beats, and he rapped over one of the guys' beats and put the song out. It's
That's
called
awesome.
Procrastination. So that's a big look
Yeah,
at.
that's awesome.
J. Cole.
Me personally, definitely Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
I sing more, and he's done a lot more with singing than the rest of them. So that's me.
Who you got, Queen?
I would have said Jay-Z also. I mean, I have a lot of old school and different types of blues and R&B in me, so yeah.
I definitely understand. Jay-Z would have been my next.
Yeah,
He
no,
had-
real shit.
He definitely had the Boosie. Like,
Yeah.
Well, in the news right now, how we was just talking about gun telling, T.I. ended up coming out saying that with his gun case in 2007 or 8, he told the feds that the guns was his cousin's. His cousin had just been deceased, so he put all the guns on his cousin. That's how he got that 12 months and a day. So Terrence Williams, Birdman's brother, just got released from prison last year, and he told on all his dead homies for the bodies that they had, and he got released. So Boosie said he doesn't respect Terrence Gangsta Williams anymore. He's one of the original Hot Boys from New Orleans, where Lil Wayne them got their name from. Now, Boosie said he doesn't respect Terrence Williams. He doesn't respect Terrence Williams, but he's got a collab album coming out with T.I. So, do you think Boosie will separate from T.I. since he doesn't respect Terrence Williams for telling on the dead? How could he do an album with somebody that told on the dead?
It's kind of hard to say. I mean, it's hard to get into someone else's intellect and what they're thinking about a situation if they're already turning around to try to do the album. They could be doing it just because they know it's going to sell, and they may walk away from it when they're done.
Well, you know they got into it with Charleston White. You know who Charleston White is? Yeah, so each of their sons was beefing with Charleston White, so that's when I guess they came together and said we're going to do a collab album. But I don't understand how, me personally, I don't see how Lil Boosie would do an album with T.I. when he doesn't respect the guy that did the same thing that T.I. did.
I agree with that.
So, all right. Our last hot topic. Do you think DJ Paul should have showed up to Gangsta Boo's funeral? You know, Gangsta Boo just passed. I think they said it was an overdose. DJ Paul said everybody was complaining about him not being at the funeral, but he said he paid for the funeral. So do you think he was wrong for not coming even though he paid?
I don't think he's necessarily wrong. I think usually when it comes to paying respects to the dead, it's something that's individual.
Yeah.
And funerals is more so just a way of closure, but I think within one person's decision that it's up to them to choose whether they want that type of closure.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like the dead's the dead. And just as much as I feel that they're hearing you from the casket, they're hearing you from your house, they're hearing you from your personal life. So he still paid for the funeral, like he still contributed to his people. He still, didn't forget about them,
Still show the respect.
exactly,
Yeah.
he still, showed his respect. So
People need closure and
different ways.
Yeah.
Not everything gotta be public.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Most people, they don't want their grief to be shown publicly.
So I think it's just
Yeah.
a decision within him, whether he's cool with it or whether he's not.
Well, see, I look at it like, like I be doing comedy shows and things like that, and people pay, what I'm saying, they pay the money for the tickets in advance, but they never show up. I'd rather you show up than, pay that money. I'd rather you be here and be in the scene and things like that.
Agreed. I definitely agree with that.
What you
And
think?
that's because you're there. You feel me? Like if I was there and I gave people the choice between I would necessarily pay for people to come to see me. You know what I'm saying? If rather than them paying and not being there. You know what I'm saying? That's because I'm there. You feel me? That's them supporting me, and that shows genuine support while I'm still on this earth. And that's a big difference.
You got a lot of supporters.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I got a good amount that makes me keep going.
we got a decent phone.
Pretty
Decent
humble with
phone. Yeah.
So let's say where we at right now, I put a show on for you guys. You think you can get your supporters to come out and support?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
Wow, but that's a done deal.
They
dude.
already do it. It's easy.
We've had people follow us all the way to Cincinnati and Detroit
Atlanta.
and Atlanta. So yeah,
Oh yeah. but-
something this close.
So
definitely
you
easy.
think they would come to Winchester?
Yeah.
Small venue?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can pack this out.
Now this is the part of the show where we get into our guests. I let the guests introduce themselves. I already told you their name, but we're gonna go down the line. You tell your name and your music.
Cool. I'm Apollo Z, representing brand 105. You can't see it, it's on under my jacket, but I do pop, rock, rap, old western, anything you can name, bro. Honestly, like I'm diverse. I want to go everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Feel me?
Okay. Miss Queen.
I'm Queenie Golden. As of right now, pretty much just a feature artist. A little too old to always be in the spotlight, but I do love to still make music. So right now I've featured on a couple of one of his, a couple other ones. I'm working on a few of my own. It's just, I just don't want to be in the spotlight. I like my artist. I think a lot of my artists, well no, all of my artists need to be heard a second time. So anytime we're doing a show, if I'm up there, guess what? Everybody gets to hear them again. So that's always a blessing.
She's also being humble. She just seems like an angel.
Yeah,
She's being humble.
But I don't ever have time to write that much. So.
Don't worry about it. I'm a writer. I got a couple songs. We'll go over it after we get done with this interview. See if you can do it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Gio.
Name Gio. Full name Gio Khan. If you want to look it up on the media or anything, it's GEO-CON. You feel me? You know when people do that double last name thing, it's that minus sign. But yeah, when it comes to my music, it really depends. I'm very sporadic with my music because like I just love to synchronize with beats because I love to synchronize with music. So like I've done rock, I've done pop, I've done hip hop, I've done dirty south, I've done dance, I've done rave type of music just on GP, just because I like rhythm and I like blues and I like melodies and I feel like I got a talent to synchronize with it very easily, and it's something that's almost impossible to control. So I just share it with the world in the process. Feel me?
That's a gift right there.
Yeah, I can second that.
So, how did your label start?
Oh, well.
Are you the owner?
We own it
President,
together.
vice president, we're co-owners.
It technically started under something else years ago.
Yeah.
And then we decided to make it legal.
All right. If you don't mind, I'll answer this question.
Go for
Okay.
it.
So, I originally started as Apollo Studios. I had like about 6 artists, like some small. 6 artists come in, record, and I just released it on my channel because they didn't know how to distribute music or anything. And at the time, I was like 15, so I didn't know how to distribute, but I knew YouTube. YouTube is amazing platform. I am on it all day, every day, researching, bro. Everything I know is from YouTube. So, I started out with that, and then I eventually took a break from music for 2 years to develop my own sound, develop my own consistency and everything. After that 2-year break, I met Gio. I met a whole bunch of people at hella shows because I was doing shows. Keep in mind, I was still doing. I was doing a lot of shows, but I was just wasn't. I wasn't coming out with anything new. I was just writing, trying to develop my sound. So I met a bunch of people at shows that I believed in, that I could see that would go far. And I decided to come up with a actual label rather than just a studio.
Okay.
So now we are Golden Rose Entertainment.
Y'all still have the studio?
Yeah, we still got the
It
studio.
about it though. He is one of the coldest engineers in the city too.
What's the ticket on studio time?
I keep it simple. It's $40 an hour, no mix and master fee, and I also offer 3 revivals, so that if you don't like my first mix, you got a second one, and then you got a third one. But no one uses those. No one uses.
The other
those,
thing is
but-
that we don't really stop with just the studio.
I do cover ups.
We consider it Golden Rose
Oh, what?
Entertainment because we do cover-ups, we do photos, we do videos, we do modeling, we do all this kind of stuff because, yeah.
Acting's coming soon.
Exactly.
I'm working on
I've
that.
got people that are looking for actors that have been talking with us. So literally, we're pretty much an independent label.
Yeah.
Our goal is to make sure that whatever artist comes to us leaves better than when they got here.
Yes.
It's not about really making a bunch of money for us. Yeah, everyone needs money to keep afloat, don't get me wrong. But it's about all these awesome kids here and adults that are being heard. And we want to give them a leg up and be able to speak for them when some of them really can't. And we've got one artist that is amazing, probably has almost more songs than most everybody in the label. He's very quiet.
Oh, he's very.
You know, he doesn't like public, he doesn't like the stage, but he's awesome. He needs someone to speak up for him, and that's what we're here to do.
Bro, all you do is sing, bro.
What's y'all favorite thing to do? Studio or perform?
Touring.
It depends for certain artists, all right. So
Yeah.
I'ma tell you right now. Let me go on a tour. I'ma rock the stage. Like I'm the type of person to jump up, land on my knees, rock star slide. You feel me? Like, I'm crazy on the stage. Some of our artists, they just like to sit in the studio, write. You feel me? So it depends on the artist, but me, rock the stage.
Me personally, I literally do studio to perform.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm really in depth with performances and performing. So when it comes to, I had to think about it myself. When it came to what type of artist I wanted to be, like did I want to be like an entertainer or did I want to be like a person you just listen to on the internet with
Headphone
or
music,
anything like that. So but I know I wanted to perform. Like as soon as I did my first performance and I seen everybody's reaction, it's like, oh, this kid's actually good. He's actually good, and they smiling and they trying to revise and remember the music. That's the passion. That's the love of it. And
So what's the ticket y'all gonna charge me to perform a song tonight?
Like if we were hosting a show.
Nah,
Like I said,
like
did you win tonight?
if I give you a microphone and put the camera on you, what y'all gonna charge me to perform one of your songs?
She's money man.
I'm not gonna charge you anything.
She's money
We-
man. She's money
I'm
man.
not gonna charge you nothing.
We talking about
Anytime to get any kind of sound out, that's the best thing to it. Like I said, it's not all about the money that we make. We make decent money, but it's about getting everyone's sound out, giving someone something to connect with.
It's the love.
Everybody connects with something different. That's what music is. It's an outlet. And for all of our artists, I can honestly say, each one of them came from someplace and something created this. And this is a way for them to be heard.
The reason why I said she the money man is because me, I do it for the love of music. I'd sign something saying I don't make shit for 2 years I don't make shit, but my name's hurt. You feel me?
Right.
Like I do it for the love of music. So I would have said free immediately. Musical influence. Damn, I got a lot. Let's see. We got Eminem, Lil Wayne. I'm starting with the greats. Prince. Let's see here. We got A Boogie. We got Polo G. We got Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD. Love you, bro. When he died, man, it was over for me for a little. Let's see. I got a lot more, but those are the main ones. Those are the main ones. Oh, Rock, MGK, Bring Me the Horizon. Let's see. What else we got? Metallica. Hobson, yeah, Hobson, love Hobson. Dax, Jerry Robinson, Tech Nine, like, dude, I got a lot, bro. I'm lyrical, I'm floating, I'm catchy, I do rap, I do rock, I do everything. Like, I have so many inspirations, and I mix it all into. This is why I took a 2-year break. I mix it all into one thing, so you can't put me in a genre. You feel me?
So if your album's coming out, what genre is it in? Or do you make an album like a rock album or a hip hop album?
I'm gonna be real. You can't put me in a genre.
Okay.
But if you had to, it'd be pop. Overall pop.
It's
Pop
cool.
rock.
I'm a little older than everybody else, so I take my stuff back to like Queen Latifah and TLC,
Right.
Lauryn Hill.
It's education.
I've listened and met some of the greats throughout my life, and I was blessed to be able to do that. So they inspired a lot. So a lot of these women made the way for everything that's going on for women these days in music. Like,
So you were saying you don't want no scrub?
Oh yeah, I remember singing that.
Sorry, copyright.
But yeah, I mean, I also love, Lil Wayne. I love Juice WRLD. I mean, there's Patti LaBelle. I can go into country stuff. Like, none of us really have a genre we can stick to. It's what feels and what makes you feel something.
Who's your favorite country artist?
Ugh.
Best country song ever, Dirk's Bentley, Settle for a Slow Jam. I sing it for y'all. It's my karaoke song for the night. We
That's
go
a good
karaoke
song.
too.
I don't know. Honestly, it would probably really old school would be the Judds and Loretta Lynn. They sang about what they knew. They sang about that heartbreak. They sang about everything that happened to them.
I don't even like dude like that.
What's his name?
You know, people don't even realize this, but hip hop and country ain't really that far
It
apart.
really
because
isn't.
The content behind it, a country person is gonna tell you about their heartbreak, their girl left them, their dog died, and then rap is gonna tell you about how they grew up, their poverty and things like that. So,
Luke Combs.
who's your musical influence?
Musical influence. When it comes to me, it's sporadic. Like, it's T-Pain, it's Lil Wayne, it's Evanescence,
Yes.
it's Disturbed, it's Randy Travis on like a couple songs, Luke Combs, Brad Paisley. Like, it's really sporadic. And like even new age, like Doja Cat. Like, I'm a big Doja Cat fan. Like,
She done went crazy, ain't she?
Yeah. And I like Young Boy. I like Young Boy for his instrumentals and stuff. But when it comes to my inspiration, it more so comes from like the 2000s type shit, like Chris and Lil Jon and that era type
Love
stuff.
Lil Jon.
You feel me?
Give me Avril Lavigne.
Oh man.
And, when it comes to like labeling music, I would necessarily say that I'm hip hop, I'm rap, I'm pop. I got like a couple rock songs, but alternative would be a lot of them because I got songs without beats, I got covers. So I would consider myself to be like alternative altogether.
All right. Do you believe in the Illuminati?
That's a tough question.
I'm gonna put it like this. Alright. The government hiding something. They hiding something, you feel me? So at the end of the day, do I believe in Illuminati? Yes. Do I believe in a whole bunch of other groups? Yes. Do I really want to know what's out there? Hell no.
So you enjoy
Not ratings.
You feel me? I don't want to know. Don't worry about it. Keep it to yourself.
Keep it out the ratings.
Neither, would any of you join them?
Nah. I'm real. I can't sell my shit.
Well, I tell you what, I'm hoping they come for this show. I got about 3 aunties, 6 cousins, and an uncle they can have sacrificing right now. Sacrificing right now.
Hey, they can have my ex-wife.
And I don't even want it for the money. I get the money for my family. I just want my show on.
Need that notoriety.
So, who can freestyle up here?
Ooh, okay, so I can't freestyle.
Not true. You're starting to.
I can sing style. Like I can sing freestyle kind of. But it's like 4 words or 4 bars and
I ain't gonna hold you when it comes to freestyling. I can't freestyle well publicly. Only because like I freestyle. Like I love to freestyle. But I myself know I'm like at a couch where it's like, yeah, when it comes to like freestyle. Because I can't like tell you a legit elegant story. But I can like rhyme all day. Like I'm Dr. Seuss, I freestyle all day. I can rhyme. But I just can't make it paint a picture. That's why I'm saying
my mind moves faster than my mouth. I'll be like, and it will just come out like that. You feel me? Like I can't do it. I can't do it.
Who's the best in Kentucky?
Jack Harlow. I gotta say Jack Harlow. I'm sorry, I got to.
I can't.
Picture.
Oh.
Now go ahead, y'all. Right? Go ahead.
I had to get a picture inside.
that is a very difficult question.
I think that out of Kentucky there is a lot of greats that have actually started coming out. Bryson Tiller kind of really pushed a whole lot of stuff for everybody, pushed the board. But to be honest, for me, that's hard because I have met over the last 2 years some amazing artists that nobody even knows about yet.
Exactly.
So I can't really say, oh, this is the best out of Kentucky. I will say Kentucky has been overlooked for a long time. I mean, and I'm not even originally from here, but I'm gonna tell you what, there is some amazing artists in Kentucky, and I think people have slept on them for too long.
Hey, we got food over there, drinks over there. You're more than welcome to grab you something. Well, I would say like Jack Harlow, ESTG, but my favorites are like Slime Bucci, Spoon Drop, Him ATM, Apollo Z, Geokine. Come out to Conversations in the Trap. So I want to shed the light on you guys. So now we jump into our conversation for the trap. And our conversation in the trap tonight is it okay to rap like a gangster when you're not a gangster?
Speak what you know.
Yeah,
Straight up, speak what you know.
Don't ever make music about something that you don't know or you haven't lived, because guess what? Ain't no one gonna feel it. Because you can't feel it, because you don't know what it's like. If you have never been shot at, please do not write about being shot at, because you don't know what that felt like. I hate that.
I'm be real. I grew up.
Leave that for poetry.
Yeah, look. I grew up in the trap, bro, and I don't talk about it, bro, because I don't like that shit. I wanna live the high life. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, if you don't know about it, don't speak about it. If you know about it, speak on a positive note on it. Real shit.
See, in my opinion, it's more so about, what you want to influence. What you want your environment to be. Do you want your environment to be guns blazing, shoot, dab, trap this, trap that, you feel me? Do you want your environment to be people not really necessarily caring about people and just people caring about chasing money and chasing bread, chasing all this, and not being necessarily genuine to others? So when it comes to music like that, I wouldn't necessarily want to blast it out in the air, because I would expect people to like it and I would expect people to become it.
Right.
So it's like what you wanna deal with. You feel me? When you making music, do you wanna deal with what you're making, or do you wanna deal with?
But that's what sells. The record labels is going to come to you and want you to rap about killing, robbing, selling drugs. And like we talked on maybe the last show, the show before the last, record label executives got with private prison owners And the private prison owners wanted the record executives to have their artists rap about murder, selling drugs, robbery, killing, and things like that. That way, when they put it over the airwaves, the communities would have the people that listen to it murder, kill, sell drugs.
I'm telling you.
And then they would go to their private prisons, and all of them make money off of that.
Bro, that's the Matrix, bro. It's the Matrix talking back to us, bro. Like at the end of the day, yeah, you have some good people like that sell a shit ton, but then you have people like Rod Wave that speak on a positive note.
Exactly.
Rod Wave is
Like-
depressing, though. Look, my niece was listening to Rod Wave. Like,
He's
I told her,
high.
He's suicidal. Are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
What?
My homeboy was like, "Dog, you listen to Rod Wave?" I said, "Here,
Okay.
let's have an intervention."
Hold on. He's depressing and he's suicidal. Name one of Juice WRLD's songs
That's
that
facts.
did not
That's
talk
facts.
about taking pills, wanting to kill himself, or wanting to hurt someone else.
That's facts.
I don't know.
I mean, but yet it is what it is.
That's facts.
So the point is basically, do you write about something you know? Okay, don't write about something you don't know. It doesn't have to happen to you. It can happen to your family member, somebody close to you because you felt that. As long as it's real, it doesn't matter.
It
I'm
will
gonna
reach the
add on
hearts.
that. I'm gonna add on that. It also can come to like one of the best things about humans is that we are always evolving. We're always looking for the next big thing, or we're always looking to be the next big thing. So it comes to a simple question of: do you want to be a follower, or do you want to be a leader?
Right.
Sir.
Do you want people to see your path, or do you want to just pave the way down somebody else's path that's already paved? Both, you can both. Either way, both you can
You can be
profit off
successful
of.
with both.
But it really depends on the person.
Well, believe this or not, you know, y'all don't really know me, but Future stole my style. You know, everything Future raps about, I was doing in 2004 and 5, and then he come out 6-7 years later, and they just all forgot about him. So,
I'm gonna be real, I believe.
huh? Nah, I'll show you. You can vouch for me. You can vouch for me right here. Me and him got a song together.
We're gonna drop it. We're gonna
Hey.
drop it.
Nah, you gotta find the song so we can shoot the video.
Hey,
Shit, I was listening to the CD the other day.
Hey, I'm not gonna cap with you. Drake stole who was it? XX Tentacion on the song.
Well, you know,
His flow, his own
supposedly Drake is
Shit's a big song.
he's supposed to be a witness.
Yeah.
In the murder trial for that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Last question, real quick. This is a serious question. All right, everybody see me? Can I get in the next song or video?
Whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want.
We can. I'll write up see, I go with my memory again. A script or something for the video. I direct. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for it. Which all 3 of y'all songs. I just want to be in the video.
Look. So I'm the paperwork guy. So I'll draw up some paperwork. I got you.
I got a song called Paperwork
I got
too.
you.
Appreciate you.
I got
dog.
you.
All right, now this is the dime trap time because we in the trap and then we got the dime trap time. So I didn't tell y'all none of these questions. So we answer these real quick. Each of you will get a chance to answer. Drake or Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Oh, wait.
Drake's boring.
No Limit or Cash Money?
Like No Limit Soldiers?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Y'all know
Cash
that
Money.
deal? How old are you?
27. Cap. Just turned 27. 27.
I have to say No Limit.
Cash Money.
No Limit.
That's
The only reason why I
hard.
say Cash Money is still relevant.
Pick one. Come on.
Ah, no limit. That's hard. Sorry.
Better music, New York, Atlanta, Houston, or California?
Very hard question.
It's not Atlanta. They all sound like Lil Baby. They all sound like Lil Baby. I'm sorry.
I would say all of
everyone
them.
that I've seen. Everyone that I've seen. No disrespect to
I'd say
Atlanta.
New
I
York.
love y'all. I come down there all the time. I love y'all.
I'd say New York. Hey,
California.
there's some awesome people out of New York.
You think California is better than the other 3 cities?
I mean- Yes and no. Okay, so came out of California or was in that is in California?
Either one, because
In California, California. Out of California, New York.
That's different, man. That is different.
Yeah, like
It
I said,
really
that's
is.
a
Like,
different
everyone
question.
is a little bit different.
You stop doing it. I would say Atlanta, man. Atlanta is. I just love dirty South music.
I mean, I do too, but they all try to sound like Lil Baby now.
Think of every show we went to.
I can't agree with that one.
Okay,
Like maybe
okay.
the newer generation, but there's some.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the-
No,
I'm talking about the
you're
newer
right on
generation.
that. The newer generation now. If
Yeah,
you go
that's
back
what
to the
I'm
old
saying.
school
Like you
people,
go
I
back
would
to
Oh, yeah,
say
no, old
Sports.
school
you go back to
Fire.
Luda, you go back to T.I.,
Fire.
you go back to Thug, you go back to.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
I'll
people
give you that.
from
Y'all
Atlanta.
very opinionated. He said 10 bitch.
Sorry.
Yeah, all right.
My fault.
Biggie or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Tupac or Boosie?
Boosie.
Tupac.
Tupac.
Favorite R&B song?
Favorite R&B song?
Killing Me Softly.
Yeah, I'm with her on that.
If I fall in love with you.
Okay, yeah, actually, that one too.
Yeah.
That one
Come
too.
here, come here.
That one too. I'm with you on that one too.
Yes, sir. I almost thought it might be my karaoke song for the
I
night.
swear to God.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
You on Android?
You struggle.
Stop.
Hold up.
Stop.
Hold up.
Just stop.
Look. I never had a phone over $80 in my life. I got on a plane with somebody, phone cost $400. Why would you go get a $400 phone?
Airdrop.
Okay, look, I
I
feel
used to
you.
hate iPhones until about 2 years ago when they made me buy one. Now I have two. I wouldn't go back to
They
one.
so user friendly, bro. They
Trust
make
me.
everything easy.
This is so easy.
Easy.
Get
And
one.
I fought really hard not to get one.
You need to
I
send a big
said,
file.
why would I get an iPhone 14 and I ain't have 1 through 13? That's right.
No. I'm with you on that. Don't get the newer ones. If you get like 12 or 11, you're straight. You have all the.
Yep.
Yeah, you have everything
SEs
a
are
14
cool.
has. Or an SE. Yeah, get an SE.
Best group ever. Doesn't matter rap, R&B. I'ma say the Hot Boys, best group ever.
Damn.
Evanescence.
God, you would have to say that one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Does that count bands? Does that count bands too?
Yeah, best group. If I say rock, I go Germany.
Okay, y'all can laugh at me about this, but it's just because it was the best concert I ever saw in my life. The stage show was amazing. Meatloaf.
Did he pass?
Meatloaf stage shows and concerts were freaking amazing.
What's Meatloaf's number that hit that he got? Like the song he's known for.
I just lost it.
Google it.
Something
real
I
quick.
love you.
Meatloaf.
I just lost it.
If you could only listen to 2 albums for the rest of your life, what 2 albums would it be? I'm gonna say 400 Degrees and probably The Carter.
Okay. Real quick, I didn't answer the other question.
My bad.
Kansas.
Group?
Kansas.
That's the second best stage show of my life.
Okay. Anyways,
I do
that
anything
one.
for love.
All right.
Anything for love.
Look, I'm gonna put it like this, right? Polo G, the GOAT album. Every song's a banger. And Juice WRLD, Death Race for Love. Every song's a banger. Every song.
My girl left me one time and I listened to Lucid Dreams for like 13 hours. And I didn't know that I could put YouTube on repeat, so I had to keep sliding. And I was in the fetal position. Yeah, I was in the fetal position. Just sort of back.
Hey, bro, listen to Set Me Free. I'm gonna show you it after.
That Juice WRLD?
Yeah.
On that album question, so it's not necessarily an album, it's necessarily a song. And it's a 50 Cent song, it's Mini Men. Whatever album that song was on,
Get
is the
Rich or
album
Die
I'm-
Trying.
Yep. I would
classic.
play that all day.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
then a second one, any Lil Wayne album.
Right.
Not his mixtapes, but his albums.
But even some of the mixtapes.
Yeah,
Mixtapes is
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, he almost got a
Mixtapes
Grammy
is
off one of them
definitely fire.
mixtapes.
Yeah, definitely easy.
And
But
I have a third one, but it's controversial.
Go ahead.
MGK is not the last one he did. Not the I forget what the fuck it's called. I'm gonna look that up. You answer it quick.
tell me that one with
Miss
the
Queen?
pencil.
I'll be honest, I am really bad a lot of times with names or albums.
Before we start on this rock shit, it's alright though.
But honestly,
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
I mean,
His rock stuff's fire too, though.
I ain't heard though, so I gotta take a listen to it though.
Take Us to My Downfall, MGK. That's my third one. I'm gonna show you some.
Yeah. I ain't heard it.
as far as the album, it'd probably be, so I feel like this is so stupid, but Whitney Houston from Bodyguard.
Yes.
That she had every different type of music on there. And then I cannot think of the album for the other one. It's actually a gospel track. That pretty much changed my life, to be honest.
Yeah, I was at work singing Kirk Franklin today. I was running through a bunch of things for this karaoke tonight. I'm already killing it. I'm gonna win it. They're gonna think I set it up for me to win it.
And actually, screw everything I just said. My album is coming out here soon.
Yeah, I was wondering.
My album is coming out here soon.
I
I got one out.
But
I'm working on my second one. My second one's coming soon. Very soon. Like next 2-3 months soon.
I'm gonna be on the single train for a little bit. I got some nice.
Hey, you gotta respect it.
I got some nice singles coming along, bro.
So at this time, go ahead and tell everybody when your album's coming out, next shows, and things like that.
Perfect. We got a show tomorrow.
We got a show
Okay.
tomorrow.
We got a show tomorrow.
It's in Lexington,
Okay.
on
Yeah.
Manchester Road,
Luxury
by one
Lounge.
of our fellow promoters, Ekman. He's or E-Command. He was.
No, it's
Ekman.
Ekman. It's
Whatever.
Ekman.
Anyway, but we do have a big thing coming up in February. Anybody that thinks that they got 2 good songs,
It is
definitely hit me up. I have to fill a 4-hour slot, and it's
I'm in
basically a competition. On the 24th of February, it's in Cincinnati. If you are one of they think is greatest, you get to perform for Yaya the next day. She's coming with contracts in hand. So,
Who's Yaya?
she is a big A&R that has worked with several different labels over the years. So it's going to be a pretty awesome thing. So I'm pretty excited about it right now. I just don't know if I'm excited about it.
We also got another show coming up. They don't even know about this one, but I kind of been keeping this one myself. But time to go public with it, I guess. We're opening up for Strange Music here soon in Lexington, Kentucky. So at the Manchester Music Hall. So it's gonna be lit. Album, album coming out.
I thought you knew about it.
My bad.
You were supposed to tell me, but you only told us from looking in the city. It's okay. It's like
I told you they know. But album coming out in the next 3 months. I haven't had a set date for it yet because I'm waiting on the master back. And yeah, I think that's really it that we got going on so far. If you want some studio time, come get some studio time. You need cover arts, hit me up.
Yeah, we definitely already talking about that.
Yeah,
right?
plug me in with whatever you need, bro. I got you.
I do got a new single coming up in the beginning of February. It's gonna be
Yes.
called Pressure. Definitely. That song.
His album
is
just came out.
One of them lovey-dovey
Mixtape.
songs, bro. It's
Mixtape,
gonna be nice.
sorry, EP.
My album, mixtape just came out.
I'm used to saying album, man. I
In
don't
January.
do EPs.
Definitely party vibes. Check it out. You know, if you like to go out, turn up with your friends and get lit, it's a good out. It's a good mixtape to listen to in the car while you're riding, pulling up to wherever you're going to for the function. You feel me?
Y'all got y'all music on YouTube?
Always.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, everything. Anything you want, bro.
Anything you look up. they
All
got it.
major platforms.
Facebook Reels, bro. That was
Yeah. Facebook Reels, TikTok, Instagram, anything you want.
We
Some
are
of
verified
us
artists.
have more than one, so you
Yeah.
can find us anywhere.
He's drunk.
Everything goes. Like YouTube wise, if you go to Golden Rose and it's ROZEEENT, you can pretty much be linked or tree linked to all of the artists. So
Chris just dropped this song. CX Retro just dropped a song. He might be signing a new artist.
Yeah, y'all already signed me. Well, I appreciate y'all for coming to hang out with me tonight in Conversations in the Trap. I'm about to try to get one of these guys to perform, so everybody appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, go subscribe to Golden Rose Entertainment, Apollo Z, Queenie Gold. I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. And G.O. Khan. Appreciate y'all.
thank you.
Peace.